Well, hello everybody and welcome to another devlog video. So in this new update, I focus mainly on small quality of life change, and especially on the hotkey and the turret system. But first, let me show you the new engine block. So it was always an issue because they were very glowing, and it was quite painful to see anything while building some engine. So now what I've done is the engine is able to reflect actually the internal state value of the block, and so typically the engine will only glow when like that when you basically fly the ship. So that's a very cool addition, and it's not only working with the engine. So for example, the light also will texture, will update depending on whether the light is on or off. But also it allow me to do some quite nice things. So for example, with the mirror, you can now click on the mirror block like that, and it will just deactivate the mirror. So that's a really nice touch. So you don't have to basically destroy the mirror and place it again when you want to add a little bit of asymmetry basically. Okay, so now let's move on to the new hotkey system. So hotkey really changed a little bit. So let me show you that. So now there is only one hotkey instead of having all the variety before. So one hotkey to rule them all. So it's quite nice. So it's really I think easier to understand in terms of a codex discovery and then also for inventory management. And now you do the middle mouse button and then the configure like that. Okay, so which is really the new way to configure a lot of things. It will be the same for the turret. So now you can see that you can give it a name. So this one is a burst laser, and also you will change here the way the hotkey is triggered basically. So there is still the 4 hotkey as before, and then there is also the fire primary and secondary that are replacing left mouse and right mouse basically, so that if you are using a joystick for example, you can remap them easily. So let's put fire primary, and then there is also that very cool thing, you can auto link that hotkey to the spaceship control. So you no longer have to use that weird way to before where you had to link, you know, a dual or quad enter gate like that to the hotkey and then to the spaceship core, so which was a bit painful. So now it's going to be much easier to set up, and also much easier to really change also your mind if you want to change the primary control a little bit. And the cool thing also is that now you can really you can enter into your spaceship, and you will see the hotkey used by this spaceship on the bottom right here. So you see main, so M is for main, is the burst laser, so it is this mouse, and then the secondary fire mode is the rocket launcher like that. So that's really cool. So it's the improvement on the hotkey side, it's gonna be much faster to use. And what you can see also, just a small detail, but yeah, there is some color on the HUD. And the cool thing, as very often in Skywanderer we like to play with color a little bit, is that you can actually color the spaceship core, which is behind the seat over here, and the color will match the HUD. Okay, so you can really have fun and pick some different colors. So this one is like a bit more like Elite Dangerous with some orange. No, maybe this one. And really have fun, have some additional customization with the color basically for your HUD control. So yeah, that's it. So that's really the idea on hotkey. There is one other detail also to add a little bit more value for the player, and that's a new hotkey type, and that's the landing gear one. Okay, so this one is new, and if you select that one, and obviously this one is linked to my landing gear system, and then you get into the ship, you see that there is that little let me paint it first, because I did that feature, so let's do it. So you see that there is that LDG over here, and that's really the landing gear control. So now you can, so it's by default mapped to L, and then now you can close your landing gear by simply inputting the key, and then it will really be reflected on your HUD. So I think that's quite nice to understand whether your ship is has its landing gear deploy or not, and that's really something made possible with the new hotkey system, and that will also be useful when I will use your ship basically to you know, for the Kickstarter Pioneer tier. Yeah, so you guys will have to to assign a landing gear, so the AI understand basically how to deploy the landing gear. So that's the idea. Okay, so let's move on to the next change, which is the turret control. So turret control was always a bit frustrating, let's say. So I think it was needed really a nice improvement. So now there is a new way to configure the turret, and that's also via the middle mouse, like that. So you middle mouse and click config, and then you can give a name to your turret, okay, first, so that's nice. And then you can really set up your let me reset everything. You can really set up your axis. So for example, if you want to add 2 axes, you can do, so press add rotator and then do the link. And then this one is horizontal, so as you can see, so it will map to the horizontal axis of the mouse. So you click on that little arrow to put it horizontal like that. And this one needs to be assigned. And now you can really control your turret like that. So that's a really nice touch. You can also link the camera the same way. And also with the hotkey, which is quite nice. So this hotkey is linked to that laser right here, and you can auto link to the turret that you created. So I just call it my turret, okay, and then now I can just simply fire like that. So that's really nice. And so compared to before, the cool thing is that you can add more than 2 axes. So I can add the third one, for example, and that will map to that one over here. And as you can see, so the problem is obviously it rotates on the other way. So to tackle that issue, you can toggle the reverse setting right here, and then now the turret will be completely in sync like that. So that's a really cool thing. So yeah, so I think that really address all the issue people were having with the turret design, and you can also link join as before also if you want. So yeah, you can link several axes, you can inverse them, and with you know, some try and error, it will be really easy to get to the result you wanted. And it also really blend well with the new hotkey system, where you can give name, and then when enter you get the small indication on the bottom right. So yeah, so that's really the idea, guys. So yeah, small update with a lot of little improvement on the quality of life. So I hope you will enjoy this update, and I see you in the next one. Bye.